Shalom, shalom, Israel. It's your brother Dark Bar with another quick one. Of course, I got my big brother Yarmayan with me too. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world enemy calls Jesus the Christ. And double honors to the apostles and the elders in Great Millstone who've been ruling well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High increase Him. Mighty shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put on their spirit to endure. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. This is part 2 of 2nd Maccabees, the 7th chapter, in the G&T, right? Because we in the time of the winter solstice. We're in the time of paganism, right? And this is the time where you want to see if your faith, you want to check yourself, right? Because when holidays come, you see if you in the holiday spirit, if you in the worldly spirit, and every day you got to check yourself. Are you willing to take stones like Stephen? Are you willing to get beheaded like John? Are you willing to get boiled like John the Revelator, right? Are you willing to die like the 7 kids in the Maccabees, right? You want to always check your faith. And a lot of us is doing things of the world or traditions of men, and we're clearly showing to the world that we do not have a faith or give a damn on what the Most High say. But Lord willing, this video is edifying straight to the hopeful elect, right? Because the ones that's of the world and doing whatever they want, they will not get it. And this message is not for everyone. This is for the ones that's trying to double up and trying to do the work. Keep your foot on the gas, but double up in faith, right? Because your faith is going to get tested now even more in the time of Jacob's trouble, right? But believe that Yahweh Shema Shai will make a way. He might not work on your time, but He's going to work on His time. So let's just get into it. 7 verses, right? So 2nd Maccabees chapter 7. And I'm going to start at 7 because that's where we ended off in the last video. So it says, after the first brother had died in this way, the soldiers started amusing themselves with the second one by tearing the hair and skin from his head. Then they asked him, now, will you eat this pork, or do you want us to chop off your hands and your feet one by one? He replied in his native language, I will never eat it. So the soldiers tortured him, just as they had the first one. But with his dying breath, he cried out to the king, you butcher, you may kill us, but the King of the universe will raise us from the dead and give us eternal life because we have obeyed His law, right? And we all have to meditate. You know, are we trying to obey the Lord, right? We know in Mark 3:35, whoever do the will of the Most High is a relative towards Yahushai. A good friend is going to obey the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, right? No ifs or buts. You know how your child want to have the last word, right? Any person that want to have the last word will be like, but it's hard to change. Guess what? The Spirit of the Lord is not within you, right? You are a background character. Anyone that's not making a step to serve Yahweh Shema Shai is a background character, and the Lord has you in a different course, right? So when you go to verse 10, it says, the soldiers being entertaining themselves with the third brother, when he was ordered to stick out his tongue, he quickly did so. So he quickly put his tongue out, right? Ready to get his tongue sliced. A lot of y'all will buckle under pressure. We're not seeing these kids cry. Look at our kids now. None of our kids, they think they tough that they can kill somebody. A young kid, I think 2 weeks ago, just killed, I think he was 18. He killed a 56-year-old. A 16-year-old that's on Twitter, he killed a 12-year-old. He doing 15 years in prison, man. Right? All these little tough niggas, right? Tough women think that they can knock out a nigga. If they life was on the line, they will buckle under pressure. They butthole would be at their mouth, and I'm telling you, they would gabble just the same way they tailbear. They will hurry up and give it up. Oh, I don't believe in the Lord, right? You got to really watch, examine yourself, let alone watch the people that you hold dearly to heart, right? Because a lot of your brothers, your relatives, your mothers and fathers, they don't really give a damn about the Lord, right? Just to continue, verse 11, it says, incorrectly said, God gave these to me, but His laws mean more to me than my hands. I know the Most High will give them back to me again, right? You got to think that your whole body is nothing compared without Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? Because we know in Matthew the 10th chapter, verse 28, the Lord tells you that don't fear what man could do unto you, because he can only kill the flesh, right? No man on earth can kill the flesh and the spirit and live the day to talk about it, right? This is something serious because it happened in your history. If you don't dig deep into the history, Romans 15:4, things that was written in the past was written for our learning, right? You niggas ain't learning. You niggas want some feel good, right? Verse 12, it said, the king and those with him were amazed at his courage and at his willingness to suffer. After he died, the soldiers tortured the fourth one in the same cruel way. But his final words were, I am glad to die at your hands, because we have the assurance that the Most High will raise us from the dead, but there will be no resurrection to life for you, Antiochus. Right? And it's just this one verse that I want to go to, because just like I think it's Andrew, Stephen, John the Baptist, they was all happy to die, by the hands of their enemy. And I'm just going to get this one, and then I'm going to close out. Let me go to KJV. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones and sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, nor in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Right? Those are the men that's gonna strive for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I say men because Solomon didn't find out one righteous woman. The real woman that's gonna serve the Lord is a woman that's following a man. You know what I'm saying? But for the men's sake, the Lord is looking for men that's willing to die for this. Sirach 4:28, strive for the truth until death. Regardless of how that death might be, quick, slow, torture, laughing, the real men of the Lord is going to take it. Let alone, we want to say, Lord willing, right? Because a lot of us might say we're going to die, just like this fat slob my brother might do a lammy on. This man think he King David. This man said the other day that they're from above and we're from beneath, right? And this man's going to be in beneath when that nuke come down if you want to still be prideful. The elect is not saying that they're the elect. The elect is wishing that they are the hopeful elect, and they're still striving. A nigga that say that he is, you got to see if he's still pushing to the plow, right? But the elect is not somebody that say I'm humble, right? They're working on being humble, and they just be humble, right? They're just like somebody that say that they have all the wisdom, right? They're just gonna show it. They're not gonna speak about it, right? They're not a person of boasting on themselves, right? Let alone they let their fruit speak for themselves. They let their students speak for themselves, right? Because the top men in this ministry is the elders and apostles of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, regardless if you accept it or not, right? It doesn't matter how many precepts you have. It's about brothers that's getting on any and everything that deals with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That is a true watchman, regardless of how anybody feel. And from what I'm seeing, it's not a lot of men and women that will lay themselves down for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So just like a fellow brother that I watch, I'm going to just say this quote and I'm going to end it. Wreck yourself before you check yourself, right? And this is Revelation chapter 14, verse 13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, write, blessed are the dead which die in Yahweh Shem Yahushua from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them. Right? And that's a beautiful thing when you pass off and you go in the spirit world and your work is following you. Let alone, you can look at that in a twofold. Yes, it follows you when you're in the kingdom and the Lord know your work, but it follows you because people are still speaking on your works, right? The dead which die in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, they're gonna be speaked about, right? Those are the ones that have been beheaded, right? Even like the brother Daniela. Yes, he died from cancer, but the man died doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right, Lord willing, he could be of those elect. That's at peace. He don't got cancer no more right now, man. Right, so Lord willing, keep your foot on the gas. Philippians chapter 3, 13 and 14. Don't look back. What the fuck you looking back for unless there's a car behind you? Right. So with that, it's your brother Dark Bar, and I want to say Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, Yahweh Speed.